All right, hi everybody, and welcome to Worthy of Wealth, because you are worthy of wealth. And today, actually, going to talk about something that no one ever looks at, and it has to do with preparing for your next job. So you might find that strange because I usually don't talk about someone finding a job to work all their life for someone. I usually talk about having your own business, but business is not for everyone, and sometimes you may have to have a job first before you can start a business. So I understand all that. I get all that. So today we're going to talk about your job, and one of the things that people overlook a lot. A lot of my clients don't even think about this, and then they wonder why they did not get the job. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about the obvious things about how you dress for a job and how you speak for a job. That's not it. It's just one thing that people tend to overlook. Okay, so here we go. Now, uh, so you've been in school and now you want to get a job. And let's say I want to give a certain scenario. I'm going to give a scenario of someone who has been in a job. Then let's say, like in 2008, there was a market crash, right? Everyone's stocks went down and they was losing money in their 401k and all that. Fine. Well, not fine, but So a lot of people got laid off. So you had a job, you got laid off. Now the market came back up again in probably 2010, 11, came back up. Now you're looking for a job, but they're not hiring you, even though you were in that same job before. They're hiring other people and not you because you did not update your resume. And the only way to update your resume is if you went back to school and learned some new skills, right? So you were doing one job before, you were fully qualified, you've been in that job for 10, 15 years, I don't know. So you know what to do. But now when, say, you got laid off and now they're looking to hire new people, they're going to pick people who updated their skills. And that's important. People don't think about that. So I already know how to do the job. Well, that's great, but the job may have new technology attached to it. They may find other ways of being more efficient. And if you don't know how to use the new technology, they're going to find someone who knows how to use it, right? Someone who went back to school to get the skill to learn that new technology. It's always important to keep learning, adding to your resume, adding to your certificates, maybe another degree. It depends, right? And having said degree, here's another thing that people overlook in the same idea. So you have a degree, even if you didn't have a job before, you just got out of school, or you were working before, and now you have a degree. Um, that's great, and you always have to go back on places like Indeed.com where they um, list jobs and search for jobs with that require the degree that you have. Right? Everyone knows that. Okay? You have a master's degree in business or whatever. You look for jobs that require a master's degree in business, and you apply for that job. But one thing people don't do as well is they read low. You need to read further down and see what else they require. So having a master's degree is great, but they may require you to know a certain piece of software, a specific piece of software that they use on that job. Okay, or maybe another specific skill that you need to have. It may not be another degree. You may just have to do a certificate in that particular skill because that particular job requires it. Right? So I've seen this a lot. I've had clients to talk about this all the time. It's like, no one's hiring me. I have a degree. I have a degree. Okay, great. But having a degree is just one thing. Sometimes the things you learn on a degree doesn't always prepare you for the actual job. There's always one little thing that you need to learn extra. And it's not practical to learn everything that every job will want. So what you need to do is, after you get your degree, we were talking about degrees in this case. After you get your degree, you keep searching on the job sites for what other skills they need, and just learn that. It may take a month or another 6 months or whatever to learn that, and now you are now better prepared for that. All right? People don't do that. That's very important. Um, there was a job listing for a business person, someone with a business degree, and there is a piece of software called Power BI. It's from Microsoft. It's called Power BI, and jobs are looking for that. And a lot of people don't even think about it because they don't know what it is. It's a bit new, but every job wants that now. So if you're in the business field, you want to learn something called Power BI. There are other versions of it from other manufacturers, but that's the one that a lot of businesses are using it from Microsoft. It has to do with analyzing data, right? And in this society now, everything has to do with data. Well, you can't analyze data, you might as well forget about it, because everything is being driven by data. All right? So that's my little tip for today. I know you spent a lot of time in school, 4 years, 6 years, or whatever, but there's always that one extra thing you may need to learn, or 2 extra things, or 3 extra things. But just keep searching the job boards. You may not be, that's another thing. You may have a job, right? And everything is fine, but you don't know what can happen to that job in the future. So while you have the job, search the job boards to find out what else are they asking for. So you can, while you're on your present job, acquire that new skill in case you may need it later on. In case something happens to your job and you lose your job, well, you now have this extra skill to take on. In some cases, not a lot of cases, well, I shouldn't even say a lot, but in some cases, you may have to update your degree. I know it sounds horrible, but you may have to update your degree if your degree was 30 years ago. Okay, it's probably out of date and more or less irrelevant, depending on the degree. Right? Certain things just remain the same, but you may have to update that, and it may not be to the point where you have to retake the entire degree, like another 4 years, but just to add certain things to it in project management or maybe data analysis or whatever you're into. You may have that extra part attached to it, so you'll be more up to date and be more relevant for 2020. With a degree that's 30 years old. Yeah, the world has changed. So, all right, so that's it. That's it for our show today. I hope it was helpful. Go out there and just learn extra stuff so you'll be more prepared. All right, bye. Don't forget to join our Facebook page at worthyofwealth.me. You can ask questions, you can send comments, you can do whatever. See other posts, other videos, worthyofwealth.me. See you soon.